What's going on, everybody? Another episode of Raw Trucking here. Before we get into it, if you could please like and subscribe, hit the bell notification, help me out as I build this channel. I know that it's been a while since I posted. Been trying to get the feel of this new place that I'm at. I know in my last video I told y'all that I was teaming with a buddy of mine. We're no longer teaming together, mainly because the market for teaming apparently with this company wasn't really up to par. I guess the market hasn't really opened up yet, which I keep hearing conflicting things about the market, you know, and the fuel prices and how long they're going to stay and this and that and everything else. I don't really know a whole lot about that, so I'm just going with the flow. That's pretty much how I live. So they told us that since the market was not really opened up right now, that it would be best to go solo. So we ended up going solo. He ended up quitting the company. I don't know. That's all on him. I'm still here. I don't have any problem here right now. So far, I've made quite a bit of money. I'm almost back on point with where I was when I was let go from GP Transco. So anyway, it's been about a month and a half that I've been with this company, and it's really not all that bad. I'm still trying to work on them a bit with the whole tax law situation. I haven't given up on that at all. I'm waiting for some extra money to come in that I can just spend willy-nilly and buy a couple more books, and I'm going to give those books to the company and have them go through it, and hopefully we can get a dialogue going with that. Other than that, it's just another trucking company to me. I've been with so many others. It doesn't really affect me anymore. They all pretty much run the same. I don't know. I was in a Freightliner Cascadia when I got with my ex co-driver, and it was fine. When we went solo, I requested a Volvo because they only got Volvos and Freightliners here. So I got when I got back to the shop, they had a Volvo waiting. It was an older Volvo V&L 760. I've never been in a 760. I've only been in the premium models. The 760 did come with its own refrigerator, built-in refrigerator, which was a joke, but they also had their own dorm room size refrigerator, just like the one that I've shown you in my previous videos that I bought for GP Transco. Except this company actually has the double den refrigerators. So, you know, just like that right there. It's great. I love it. So anyway, the refrigerator's good. They put them in every truck. So everybody's got their own refrigerators. Now they did have one that was just a single door, but I told them, hey, you know, can you give me a double den? Because I like to buy frozen meats and stuff, or I like to buy meat and freeze it so that it's fresh when I'm ready to cook it. They said no problem. They took it out and they gave me another one. No problem at all. But it was so cramped, I could literally, from sitting in my driver's seat, reaching over to my bed, I could literally reach back from the driver's seat and I could go wrist deep into my bed, and it was so cramped. When I was standing right here in the Volvo, if I was standing right here, the curtain was right here at my nose. I mean, it was ridiculous. No room whatsoever. So I told him, hey, you know, this truck ain't going to work out for me. You know, I've got different things that, you know, I like to have in a truck, including my new mattress. I got a new foam mattress that I bought specifically for this company for when I got here, so I'm pretty happy with it, but I'll tell you about that in a minute. So I told them, you know, I didn't have anywhere to put clothes or anything like that. There's no storage space in that truck really whatsoever. So for me, it wasn't going to work out. And I told them about it, and they said, okay, no problem. We don't have any Freightliners available right now. They had just had a class come through for orientation, so they didn't have one available. They did tell me that they had one that was at a shop getting some things fixed, and then when it was done, they could put me in it. And they said it'd be 1 week. Well, I waited 1 week. They still said that the truck was still in the shop, which wasn't really a good sign, but you know, it's whatever, you know. But the fleet manager guy came back and told me, hang on, I got one truck, it's available, I can put you in it. So I came back to the shop, I switched all my stuff over, bam, perfect. Been in this truck ever since. Now, some of their trucks over there at the shop do have APU units. I don't know if any of them are Opti-idle, but some of them do have the APU units. This is a Penske lease truck that I'm in, and I'm kind of surprised that it doesn't have Opti-idle, but I don't know. So I just idle it all the time to make sure I have cold air coming on to me when I'm sleeping, because when I get hot when I sleep, I'm not very good to be around. But anyway, so let me turn on the light back here so you can actually see it. Let's see. Straighten it up just a little bit. I'm not a slob. So yeah, this is the bed area, and it is a foam mattress. It is a twin extra large, and it fits in here perfectly with just enough space back here, but it is perfect. And it's firm and it's soft at the same time. I don't even know how to explain it to you, but it reaches perfectly, it fits in here perfectly. So this thing cost me just a little over $200. And then after I bought it, it went down to $191. I was a little pissed off at that, but whatever. I was home for a couple of days, and when I bought it, it showed up before I had to come back out. So I was really happy about that. Something else that I ordered that got home right went out is this right here. This is my new microwave air fryer convection oven. It was just a little bit too big to go up there. I was kind of disappointed, but I've got its own little ratchet strap holding it down right through there, and it sits on my fridge, no problem. I thought that it would get too hot. I don't even know if you can see, but it's kind of big in the back, but I mean, if you're gonna get one, you might as well get one that's a decent size and put it on your refrigerator like this. It's really not a problem at all. Full swing. It comes with this rack and stuff, so because it's got the little oven heater thing in it. So I've already had steaks, pork chops, and hamburgers out of this thing, and they just sit in here. If I cook a little extra, I can take this out and put it on the plate, use it in the microwave mode. But when I'm using air fryer, I put everything in that pan and let it cook. That's awesome. I love it. And it runs off of that inverter that the company puts in. It's a 2,000 watt inverter. I wish it was a 3,000, but it works. Here lately it's been shutting it off. I think it's just a hair more than what it can handle. I'm gonna have to see if they can put a bigger one in here. But it's also powering the air fryer and the refrigerator at the same time, so it's kind of impressive, but it needs just a little bit more juice. Now when I use it, I got to use the high idle. So I set the truck to idle high, as high as it'll go, and it runs, and it usually lasts all the way through a cooking cycle. So I would, if anybody's going to get that, request your company, hey, can I have a bigger inverter to use this new cooking utensil that I got? I would suggest a 3,000 watt. You can probably get by with a 2,500, but just to be on the safe side, 3,000 watt. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy up here. I'm making really good money. But it's also a 1099 position, which is, as I've been telling everybody since I've read that tax book, is illegal, but whatever. Everybody assumes that it is legal, but the country has been living in ignorance for a long time, so it's just common practice that everybody runs the same way. I will put a link in the description to the air fryer and the mattress and the tax book, and I highly suggest everybody get a copy of that tax book. Doesn't matter if it's 1099, W9, W4, W2, whatever. If you're a U.S. citizen working in one of the 50 states deriving U.S. source domestic income, you are not liable to pay an income tax, because it is not a privilege for you to work in the United States. It is a right. You cannot be taxed on your rights, and that can go towards a lot of things, not just money. You can't be taxed on gun permits. Gun permit is a tax on a right. The book has a lot of Supreme Court decisions that back this up, as well as the actual law that says the same thing. So with that, kind of just went off on a tangent. Don't remember what I was going to say, but anyway, when I'll put everything in the description for you to check out. Do check out the book, guys. I'm serious. I've always kind of been like in the dark about taxes. I knew something was weird about it, but I read that book, and I read the laws, and I read the Supreme Court decisions, and I read the Treasury decisions, and all the UCS codes and everything. It's a 400-page book of nothing but income tax law, Title 26 USC. It typically focuses on Subtitle A and Subtitle C. But if you get the book, you'll understand it. I talked to the author of that book quite a bit. I follow him. Dude spent 20 years just researching income tax. I've also bought a book privately from the author that shows evidence of state documents from 1913, when the 16th Amendment was supposedly ratified. Never was legally ratified, so technically it is an unconstitutional law, because it never had the correct amount of states to do the amendment. So I don't know, that's a big battle for another day, I guess. But anyway, everything is working out good for me here. I got my storage rack up top. I got my memory foam mattress that is freaking awesome. I love it. Best money I ever spent for truck equipment, as well as the air fryer, because that thing, I've had steak, pork chops, and hamburgers while driving in the truck before, but that air fryer is easy to clean. It's easy to keep clean. I don't have a bunch of extra cooking utensils. I just throw whatever I want into it, put it on its setting, and let it go. It's awesome. Shout out to Hunter Bowden, buddy of mine from USA Truck. He hooked me up with the that's not the air fryer that he told me about, but I found it by looking at that one. So shout out to Hunter for that, and shout out to Hunter for the memory foam mattress, because that is the one that he told me about, and I freaking love it. So I'll have the links in the description for all of that. But yeah, tell you about this trip that I'm on. This company tends to stay up in the northwest and northeast quite a bit. Now, obviously, you know, I'm making 30% of every load gross right now. For the first month, you're at 28%. So I've been here a little more than a month, so I'm making 30% of the load gross now. And you're not chasing miles here, you're chasing loads. So you don't have to bust your ass trying to get the most miles you can in a week. You're just trying to do as many loads as you can in a week, which is great, because that's how I think everybody should be structured. You should just get a percentage of the load gross, the line haul, and not have to just travel all over the place trying to make a certain time out of 2,000 miles and make some good money. If you're an over-the-road truck driver and you're working for a company and they're paying you a percentage a mile, you get screwed, because I had to jump from so many companies just to get over $1,000 a week. So here I'm making more than $2,000 a week after I take the taxes out. So yeah, think about that for a second. But anyway, this load that I'm doing, I had to do 3 pickups, and this company does nothing but reefer loads. Sometimes you'll get a dry load, but their main focus is reefer. So I had 2 pickups in Wisconsin, 1 in Illinois. I believe it has to do something with cheese. And I'm taking it to New Jersey, and I'm taking it to Linden, New Jersey, and it's going to be right on the New York City line. But you know, whatever. I've spent a lot of time up north when I used to haul furniture. It's not that big of a deal for me. From there, I should be getting back home to North Carolina to do some home time. But this load alone is paying $5,500, and I'm not paying for fuel or nothing. I pay $78 a week for some insurance, and I pay for the logbook support. But it's only $78 a week with the both of them. Everything else I bank, and I get scale reimbursements, and you know, any other kind of reimbursement that I might need. Other than that, I bank it all. So this load alone is paying me like $1,600 or something like that, plus on top of the other loads that I did. So there you go, guys. Now hopefully the market will open up a little bit better soon, and those will jump up to, you know, $3,000 or $4,000 loads at the end of the week. So that's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, I just got out of Ohio, I think. I don't know. I'm on the 80 Turnpike. But I'm gonna try and save up some money to get some more cameras that I can just set up in the truck and actually give y'all something to look at instead of just having to look at this pretty face all the time. And you know, give you some scenery views, see what I'm seeing. You know, be a little bit more interactive, instead of just doing these update videos where all you got to do is hear me talking. But MMM Freight Corp out of somewhere, Illinois, I can't pronounce it to save my life. They're a bunch of European people. Great group of guys. I don't have any problem with them. So far, I'm happy. I was happy all throughout the time at GP Transco. Still hate that, what happened, but this place it tends to be working out for me so far. They don't bug me here. When I get a load, I just let them know when I get there. I let them know when I'm on the door, and I let them know when I leave. I got to take a picture of the inside of the load if I'm able to, showing that it's been secured. They got load bars. They give you 3 load bars. Take a picture of the seal on the door, and then take a picture of the paperwork, send it to my dispatcher. I'm off. And they don't bug me at all. Sometimes a broker will call me, but I haven't had a problem with brokers yet. So yeah, they have a nighttime dispatch, which is, they don't really dispatch you. Your dispatcher will be the ones dispatching you. But if there's anything after 5 o'clock Central, you communicate with nighttime weekend dispatch, and they handle things. But yeah, it's not a bad setup over here. I'm liking it so far. There is a little bit of a language barrier trying to talk to certain people, but your message does get through. I don't have much of a problem with it. So yeah, I cook me a good meal every night. I have a good lunch every day, and I sleep good as hell when I go to sleep, because that mattress is awesome. So I would highly recommend everybody get that tax book and this mattress. As you saw, it's thick. I'm not much of a big boy, but if you are a big boy out there and you want a good mattress, that's a damn good mattress. You're gonna sleep really good on that thing. But anyway, guys, I'm at the end of my day. I got my alarm set to get up at 5:30 in the morning. We're gonna see if that happens. I'm not in a big rush. It's Saturday afternoon. I got all day tomorrow. I could get to my delivery tomorrow. I'm within my hours to do it. But it doesn't deliver until Monday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I might just finish tomorrow off and just loaf around, most of the day Monday until I got to deliver. So I don't know. There's a Pilot, I believe, that's really close by. If I can get to that Pilot at a good time, I'll try and park there. And I'll just wait it out. It's whatever. I didn't really drive all that much today. I just went down the road, really. I drove for like 5-6 hours, maybe. No, maybe 4 or 5. I don't even know. I just drove. It's been a bit of an off day. It's been boring. But I made it within time to get there tomorrow if I had to. So I don't know. We'll see how tomorrow goes. I'm not in a big rush, so I'm just going as I please. So yeah. But y'all take care. Again, please like and subscribe. If you got any questions for me, it doesn't matter what it is, put it down there in the comments. I do see the comments, and I try and answer to the best of my ability. So if you got anything that you want to ask me or say or whatever, leave me something down there in the comments. Interact with me. I don't bite. So yeah, y'all take care out there. Be safe. Oh, one more thing before I go. If y'all haven't heard, the government is trying to revive the speed limiter bullshit, and you can actually post a comment about it. So they're actually letting you voice your opinion about it. I voiced mine on the website. I will put that link in the description. We don't need the government trying to regulate our speed. That's some bullshit. The companies are already at free reign to put limiters on these trucks if they so please at whatever speed they want. This company has their speed set at 69, but there's a way to get around that. I'm not going to put it on this video or any other. If you come here, that's for you to find out, or you can hit me up in person if you come here. We'll talk about it. But anyway, you get caught, it's on you. If you get a ticket, it's on you. Whatever. But yeah, speed limiters. Companies put speed limiters on their own trucks if they so please, and they put them at whatever they want to. And if you're set at the same speed, or half of a mile per hour as somebody you're trying to pass, you already know how bad it is. And if the government gets their way, they're going to put you down at like 54 miles an hour or whatever. So, guys, share that link far and wide. It doesn't matter if, somebody posts about it and they're not a truck driver. Everybody can voice their own opinion. I highly suggest you do it. Do not let speed limiters become a thing. If they do end up enforcing it, I will hang up my keys and say the hell with this, and that'll be that. If you are a cent per mile driver, you're going to be screwed, because now the government is regulating your pay as a private company worker. That's some bullshit. So if you're set at 54 miles an hour, you're not going to make any money making a cent per mile, because you're not able to go anywhere. You think like Prime and everybody else are bad, set at 63 or whatever. Wait until the government gets their hands on your ability to make money, more so than they already are now. So I will put the link to the air fryer, the air fryer, the book, the mattress, and the government comment for the speed limiter down in the description. Please like and subscribe, and leave me a comment, any questions you have. And yeah, guys, I'm off, going to bed. I'll see you later. Y'all take care, drive safe, and keep it out of the ditches.